Conceive, believe, achieve.
This is former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Michael Bisping.
Paddy the Baddy here. You're listening to Combat Sports UK.
And you're watching Combat Sports UK.
Chris here from Combat Sports UK, and I'm here with UK MMA royalty, Dan Hardy. Thank you very much for talking to me. We've just seen Chris Ratcliffe. You must be over the moon with that.
I am, yeah. He was under pressure. We knew it was going to be a hard fight. You know, he was fighting a guy that's got a great left leg. He's got real, confident Muay Thai strike, and then he can scramble as well. So, it was a big test for him, but we put the work in training camp, and he stuck to the game plan. And, even with the eye poke in the last round, which we were unfortunate, it threw him off his game for 30 seconds, and he was able to pull it back. And as a coach to see that, it gives me a lot of confidence that he can handle stuff under pressure.
You've got some great guys coming out of the gym at the moment, absolutely fantastic talent. A few guys that we're going to see tonight, Thomas Owen. A few guys that we're not going to see tonight. Is there anyone that's not performing tonight that you think deserves a big fight and a lot of a shout out there?
We've got a few coming up. How are we doing? All right, we've got a few coming up. Obviously, Dean Truman's coming back. He's on the new next Cage Warriors coming up. Dan Hepworth is having his second pro fight. That's going to be a big one for him as well. Loads of young kids coming up. We've got Josh Hood, who's excellent. Slick strikers, great grapplers. We've got a good selection. You'll be hearing some rough house names over the next few years.
Obviously, you've just spoke to the guys there about it, and I've heard the name Nick Diaz on it. That's a fantasy fight for me. Is that something that you're really gonna, if it came to you, you'd sign it straight away and you'd do it with a drop of a hat? Absolutely.
I'd be tempted to fight Nick Diaz for free, to be honest, just for having the opportunity. He has my respect, but I would very much feel like I'd like to face off against him. I mean, the thing is, he's probably under contract with the UFC for one more fight, so unless he fights that out, they're going to keep hold of him for years and years and keep him shelved. But hopefully
here's hoping. Here's hoping. No, thank you very much for taking it. It's an absolute privilege. Thank you.
Make sure you subscribe to the Combat Sports UK YouTube channel, where we will be covering any and everything that is combat sports in the UK. We've got Paddy the Baddy and Jack Shore in the pipeline, amongst other very fun names. We're sure you won't want to miss it. On behalf of Combat Sports UK, this is Jendo signing off.
Conceive, believe, achieve.
This is former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Michael Bisping.
Paddy the Baddy here. You're listening to Combat Sports UK.
And you're watching Combat Sports UK.